Ariel Helwani says a rematch between Conor McGregor and Khabib Nurmagomedov could happen very soon.
I do think if in fact it's going to be a while before these games, these fights resume and these sporting events resume, they are going to shuffle the deck. Because when you consider the amount of, income lost, momentum lost, you're going to want to come out with a bang. And so I think if in fact Khabib and Ferguson don't fight on April 18th, who's to say that the fights don't return till September, and then at that point, Ramadan's over, everything's good. We don't just put together Khabib and Conor because, look, that fight does 2 million pay-per-views and we need money right away. So you're 100% right. There is a chance that the Leon Edwardses of the world get screwed. There is a chance that the Tony Fergusons of the world get screwed because I suspect that when things get back to normal, hopefully sooner rather than later, but if it is in a while, they're going to try to put together the biggest fights possible. And at that point, everyone's probably healthy. Everyone's probably ready to go. Everyone's probably itching to go. Everyone's going to want to fight because they're going to want to make money. There's a good chance that not just Edwards versus Woodley, but Khabib versus Ferguson gets scrapped in favor of a quote-unquote sexier fight.
Tyron Woodley talks about his next fight.
Then Dana was like, okay, we want you to fight Gilbert Burns. And I'm like, all right, you want me to fight Gilbert Burns? He's 5'2", orthodox, jiu-jitsu world champion striker, and I was scheduled to fight a southpaw 6'2" striker. So give me a couple hours to think about this. I need to talk to my team. So I talked to Dean, talked to the guys, and they said, "Man, how do you feel?" I said, well, "Man, I trained. I put a lot of time, energy. I'm in shape. I want to fight bad." And they said, "Man, we got your back no matter what." I text Dana, and I said, hey, I'm in for the fight. Now, you have to throw a little extra cheese on my macaroni because not a lot of people know him. He had a great fight. Shout out to him for what he did against Damian Maia. But he wasn't the guy that was in the picture, before Saturday.
Okay.
I accepted the fight against Gilbert Burns, but I only accepted it for that Saturday. I didn't accept to fight him over the other fights that I was wanting to fight. I mean, obviously, Colby Covington is someone that's number 2. I'm number 1. He just fought for, the title. He's been talking a lot of stuff, and he needs to get this, so he would be number 1 on my list. After that, it would probably be, if they think about putting a Leon Edwards fight together. But, of course, Gilbert Burns want to fight me. Of course, he wants to. This is his chance, man. He was ranked, right outside the top 10.
Jon Jones says Romero did a good job at fighting Adesanya. Derrick Lewis talks about a possible rematch against Francis Ngannou.
Did you watch the main event that night? Israel and Yoel?
Yeah, I watched it. And I'm happy that it ended the way it did, because everybody was giving me and Francis hell for a long time, talking about our fight being the boringest fight ever. So I'm glad they gotta have beat us, man. Come on, man.
Chael Sonnen agrees with you. He said that one surpassed yours as being a more important fight in the same building.
That's what I'm talking about. So that's why we got to do a rematch now. Me and Francis got to do a rematch.
You really would go through that all over again?
What do you mean go through what all over again?
It was so boring the first time. Why would you want to put yourself through that?
Man, got to, because I had back problems and I wasn't training the way I was supposed to that fight.
Okay.
And so I'm on it now, so it got to be.
You're saying if they did book you guys again, you would guarantee that it won't be as boring as the first one?
I guarantee it will be more entertaining than what it was. It'll be at least one punch more than it did last fight, yeah.
Dana White says Khabib versus Tony Ferguson is still happening.
Well, we're going to follow these guidelines to not have more than 10 people in a room, and we're hoping that this all clears up, by April, and this fight's going to happen. No crowd, whatever it takes. Probably not even going to be in the United States, but this fight's going to happen.
Listen, if you're a fan, a media member, or whatever you might be, you want to bet against me? You want to bet that I can't pull stuff off? I mean, at some point, you stop doubting me, I would imagine, but maybe not. So, we'll see.
If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe for more daily MMA news. I'll see you soon.